and welcome to another very beautiful chess game of Paul Morphy in the Paul Morphy's chess game series. And in this game, Paul Morphy has the white pieces, and his opponent is Theodore Lichtenhein. And this game has been played in New York in 1857. And Paul Morphy starts the game with playing e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4, the Italian opening, bishop to c5, b4, Evans Gambit, bishop takes on b4, c3, all the standard moves by Paul Morphy, bishop to c5, and after this move, Paul Morphy castled, knight to f6, d4, e takes on d4, c takes on d4, attacking the bishop, bishop to b6. And in this position, Paul Morphy played e5, attacking the knight, and Lichtenhein played d5, also attacking the bishop. Paul Morphy captures the knight, and Lichtenhein captures the bishop. F takes on g7, attacking the rook, rook to g8, rook to e1 check, knight to e7, but then Paul Morphy played bishop to g5, attacking on e7, the pressure is on d7, and Lichtenhein simply defending with the bishop, bishop to e6, knight to c3, bishop to a5, pinning the knight, but Paul Morphy played knight to e4, allowing black to capture the rook. We have rook takes on g7, but let's take it back. Of course, this is very obvious, but if bishop takes rook, then knight to f6, and that's checkmate. We have this very beautiful checkmate. So Lichtenhein captures the pawn, rook takes on g7, knight to f6 anyway, that's check, king to f8, rook to e5, saving the rook, c6, bishop to h6, pinning the rook, and black is losing the rook. We have knight to f5, attacking the bishop, and Paul Morphy captures the bishop. F takes on e6, knight to g5. And in this position, Lichtenhein played king to e7. Well, if knight takes bishop, then knight takes on e6, forking the king and the queen, king to e7, then knight takes queen. And also, if queen takes knight, then of course, knight takes on h7, and rook is pinned. Rook can't capture the knight. King to e7, king to somewhere, and then knight takes on f6. Black is losing the queen. So Paul Morphy is threatening to play knight takes on e6, forking the king and the queen. That's why Lichtenhein played king to e7, and then Paul Morphy captures the rook. Knight takes on g7, queen to f3, queen takes on d4. And at first it looks like white is in trouble because black is attacking the rook and at the same time attacking the knight. So how to defend both of the pieces? Well, Paul Morphy obviously defending the rook, rook to d1, attacking the queen. But he is leaving the knight. Lichtenhein didn't capture the knight. He played bishop to d2, blocking. If queen takes knight, then rook to d7, a deflection move, king takes rook, queen takes queen, and black is losing. So Lichtenhein played bishop to d2, and Paul Morphy played a fantastic move. He played knight to g8, rook takes knight, but then Paul Morphy played queen to f7, check, also attacking the rook, king to d8. Paul Morphy played a move, and Lichtenhein resigned. What is the next move? Can you guess the next move of Paul Morphy? Paul Morphy played knight to f3, forking the queen and the bishop, and Lichtenhein resigned, of course. The possible continuation, let's say queen to c5, then rook takes bishop, king to c8, queen takes rook, king to c7, queen to d8. And black is getting checkmated. That's why, after Paul Morphy played knight to f3, Lichtenhein resigned. Another very beautiful chess game by Paul Morphy. And this chess game was also one of my own favorite chess games of Paul Morphy ever. A very beautiful chess game by Paul Morphy. And I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. And I hope to see you next time. Take care.